JPB.
Give up to go up. You must give up to grow up. You must give up on the way up and give up more to stay up. I cannot teach what I do not know. I cannot lead where I will not go. I am because we are. Because we are, I am. I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper. I am destined for greatness because I attract what I am. And we use an African language 3 times. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
My name is Carla Rivers. And basically, you know, I'm Jason Rivers' wife. The loss of his brother is what prompted us to start the movement of peace and spreading love throughout our community.
I guess just to begin the conversation, because what's most important to me is that we tell our story, right? And so I want to hear about how are you using your platform and what ways can we engage in the work of being a part of the solution within our communities, right?
The narrative that we see on the news is way off. I mean, there's a lot of people doing a lot of good work in our communities, and everybody in our community is not doing bad things like they paint on TV. The work that I do is very untraditional. It's very intimate and relationship based, and you know, there's a lot of organizations in the city getting millions of dollars of funding, and they pretty much turn their back on the kids that are not considered safe kids. If you walk in these institutions, you see the safe kids. These are the kids that have 2 parents in the household. These are the kids that go to the best schools, and they have information that, you know, the kids in the quote-unquote unprivileged, underdeserved neighborhoods get. My thing is the people doing the work in these communities with the kids that are not, or the young people that are not considered safe. We gotta stick together, and we have to support each other. A lot of the times you have organizations that don't get a lot of funding having different events on the same day, right? And we can't afford to do that because a lot of this, the events, they're funded out of our own.
I think the very poignant question that you asked is about the internal work. We seem to be on automated failure because we automatically do things that we're not supposed to do as civilized people. Even though we have the right to sit on the front of the bus, we automatically go to the back of the bus. Even though we have the right to be in a classroom, we go to the back of the classroom. Everything that we use, the education that we received was not an internal education, it was an external education. So it was always based off of someone else solving our problem, someone else fixing our community. Even if we have something broke in our house, we call a repairman instead of learning how to fix it ourselves. And as long as we keep going outside for help, the one who creates the problem is going to give us the response to the problem, and they're going to give us a solution that benefits them.
We need a lot more men like this out here to be better examples for these boys. These men don't understand the impact and the influence that they have on these young kids.
Man had taken my son's life. You know, the 5 months of him being out there somewhere and not knowing where my son was at was like so agonizing, depressing, anger, every emotion you can actually come up with. That's I'm at, and that's where I'm not trying to stay at. I'm trying to move.
I mean, it don't just hurt that individual, but it hurts the family. But I tell everybody through my experience of losing my only child that you can talk to someone in your family, you can talk to your friends, but you never really get the feeling and the understanding and the comfort than when you talk to someone else who have lost a child. Everybody can say, I know how you feel. That's not true. It's really not. Nobody knows how they feel unless you have lost one. I don't care how many kids you got, 1 or 10. It still hurts the same.
I mean, whoever made up that saying, it takes a village. It takes a village. You have to reach out to other people's children.
Hello, my name is Amber Sona from Homewood. This event right here is it's Ar3 Community Day, which is Andre Rivers. We're number 3. This day is to give back to the community, give the kids something to do. As you can see, the kids out playing basketball. We're trying to get back to the community. We got free haircuts, free food, free beauty bags, free book bags, anything for the community. We just out here to support the kids. I got an organization called Made It, making alternative decisions effectively impacting teens. But they can reach me on Facebook at Amber L. Sloan on Facebook.
My name is Carlos Street. I don't cut out no shop or nothing right now. Built me a shop in my basement. Too many people don't want to help you get further in your life, you know what I'm saying? So this is one way to give back to the community. Saturday is my busiest days for cutting hair, you know what I'm saying? Sacrifice that whole day just to give these kids a good way to go back to school real fresh, you know what I mean?
Show me how you treat your women, and I will show you the condition of your race. Let that just resonate with the men for a minute. And the sister talked about influence. I know the music that I like most, and certain aspects of that music, when I listen to the labels and how our women are referred to, and the conditioning that's happening even when I'm not aware of it. The unconscious conditioning that's happening on a daily basis just because it's a dope beat. But is it really the message that I need to hear? One more time. Let that penetrate your spirit and your mind, because ain't nothing tough about the way that we treat our women, right? On a lot of levels, right? Because there are queens. And some of the words and things that they're used to refer and label that is not becoming of a queen. Count of 3, just holler that thing out. We all gonna holler it out at the same time. And that's what we giving up in the space. Right here, this is the power to change our city. Right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Watch them balloons. And who we giving it up for? Release that thing. Ar3, and we love you. My thing is anger. I'm giving up the bitterness. I'm walking in forgiveness. I love the brothers that hurt me.
Scab, you good people. Real stuff. Real hard to scab, you good people. Word up, let's get it. Let's go. Hey, where my sisters at? Where my brothers at? Where my sisters at? Where my brothers at? Where my sisters at? Where my brothers at? Come on, y'all. I good people. Are you good people? Then build with good people. Stay real with good people. I good people. Hey, it takes less energy to love than hate. I use much energy while waste on faith. Bring in the heavyweights and raise the stakes. Trust in my faith, the love shot game. Too much to do, so I don't stress a day. Create the gateways to communicate with my youth. Hopefully we can change their fate. Cultivate their minds to create something great. I maintain common ground to negotiate. I'm putting in the work, so pay my rate. I don't deal with clowns, they tend to complicate the process. Well, I accelerate. They choose to activate hate, so I flip it on my foes while my cameras roll and allow me to tell them say good people. Are you? Come on, then Bill with it. Come on, stay real with it. Come on, I good people. Where y'all at? Where my sisters at? Where my brothers at? Where my sisters at? Where my brothers at? Where my sisters at? Where my brothers at? Come on, y'all. I good people. Are you? Come on, then Bill with it. Come on, stay real with it. Hey, I good people, get your hands in the sky like this. We gonna wave them side to side like this. Come on, get your hands in the sky like this. We gonna wave them side to side. Let me hear y'all say, good people. Come on. Come on. Where y'all at? Do it louder, y'all. Get a little bit louder, y'all.
Where she can still love the family of someone's family member did something horrible to her family, but she can see the bigger picture. And what I would like us to do today is see the bigger picture.
GrindCity, baby.
Another JPB production.